Hey, thank you so much for joining me for this class today. There's going to be lots of slow, twisty movements, so perfect for anti-desk, end of the week, get you back into weekend mode, ready to do anything you've got planned, whether that's training or just relaxing, enjoying some time with some friends, really taking you into that weekend mindset. So we're going to get started reclined. So coming down onto the back, any way that is comfortable for you. And we're just going to start by drawing the feet in towards the glutes. And then with an inhale, lifting the left leg, exhaling, taking the foot over towards the right knee. And we're going to draw the right leg in towards us, taking our arms around the back of the right thigh and squeezing everything in. So we're coming straight into a reclined figure four stretch. Breathing deeply into the belly. Exhaling fully. Taking a few more breaths here. And then with the next exhale, we're going to sink this left foot that we've got up by the right knee down towards the floor. And it's going to take the right leg with it. So we're going to feel a twist at the waist. On the next inhale, we're going to lift that back up into our figure four stretch. Exhaling, releasing the thigh, rolling the hips down to the floor. Inhaling back up to center, squeezing it in towards the chest. Exhaling, taking that foot back down to the floor one last time. And then with the inhale, taking it back up to center and then taking both feet down to the floor. So we're going to go again on the other side. So inhaling, reaching the right foot all the way up. Exhaling, taking it over towards the left knee this time. And we're going to draw the left thigh in towards the chest. And just hang out here for a little minute, just feeling the release all through the right hip. Breathing deeply into the belly. And with every exhale, just allowing the tension in the hips and the legs to start to relax. Now with the next exhale, we're going to take this right foot down towards the floor. So releasing the thigh, but allowing the foot to take the leg with it. Inhaling, coming back up to center and squeezing everything in towards the chest. Exhaling, foot comes down towards the floor, twisting at the waist. Inhaling back up to center, maybe taking a little squeeze at the top. And then for the last time on the exhale, releasing the foot down towards the floor. Inhaling, coming back up to center, maybe taking one last squeeze. And then releasing the feet down to the floor. With the inhale, we're going to lift the hips all the way up. And then exhaling, taking them down to the floor, drawing the knees in towards the chest. We're going to take hold of the backs of the hamstrings and rock all along the length of the back. So my floor's a little bit uneven here, but we're going to come over into our tabletop. So meeting in a tabletop pose, taking the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, taking the left foot in between the hands this time. And we're going to inhale, lifting the back knee, reaching the right arm all the way up. And then exhale, taking the back knee down, lifting the arms, turning the chest to the front. Inhale, lifting the back knee, reaching the right arm up. Exhaling, knee comes down, turning to the front, lifting the arms. With the inhale, lifting the back knee, right arm lifting all the way up. And now taking the arm down drawing the hands upwards, inhaling into our low lunge, and then tucking the toes with the next inhale. We're coming up into our high lunge, breathing into the belly, checking in again with the hips. So are they opening to the right, drawing the left hip back? So finding a nice, even high lunge. And then with the next exhale, taking the hands behind and finding our arrow lunge. Finding that point of balance and then seeing about taking the weight forwards bit by bit into the left leg and eventually drawing the chest parallel to the floor. Breathing in here. With the exhale, bending into the left knee, drawing the right knee into the chest. Inhaling and extending back and out. Exhaling, bending into the left knee, drawing the right knee inwards. One last time, inhaling and extending. Exhaling, bending deeply, tucking everything under. Inhaling, extending back out to warrior three. And then taking the right foot down to the floor. Inhaling, reaching the arms up overhead into our high lunge. Exhaling, taking the hands forwards, making sure that foot is about a foot distance behind the hands. And we're going to lift the left hand, turning the foot to the left, sinking the hips down into our revolved Skandasana. Inhaling, turning everything back to the front, lifting the chest. Exhaling, turning to the left, sinking the hips down, taking the hand behind. Inhaling, turning everything to the front, lifting the chest. One last time with the exhale, sinking the hips down, turning the toes to the left, reaching behind, and then taking the hand back to the front, seeing about lifting the back foot into our warrior three. Maybe lowering the back toes till they're about an inch off of the floor. Taking them to the left, taking hold of the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand, planting the right hand solid on the floor. And we're going to see about kicking the left foot all the way out to the side. The right foot all the way out to the side, breathing in deeply. And then taking that foot back behind, taking the hands down to the floor, stepping forwards into our forward fold. Breathing in here, allowing everything to center. On the inhale, reaching the arms up overhead, taking the hands to mountain to the side. So we're going to go ahead with all of that on the other side now. So inhaling, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhaling, folding forwards with the inhale, lifting the chest halfway. And then exhaling, planting the hand, stepping back into our plank pose. Breathing in deeply here. With the exhale, we're going to lower. And then inhaling, lifting the chest, finding our upward facing dog. Exhaling, taking the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog. And we're going to lower the knees, finding our tabletop. So with an inhale, we're going to lift the back knee, reaching the left arm all the way up. Exhaling, taking the back knee down, lifting the arms straight ahead. Inhaling, hands come down, knee comes up. Left arm lifts all the way up. Exhaling, knee comes down, twisting back to the front, reaching the arms up overhead. One more time on the inhale, lifting the knee, taking the left hand all the way up. And then exhaling, knee comes down, taking the hands in front. We're going to inhale, reaching up into our low lunge. And then with the next inhale, we're going to lift the back knee into our high lunge, Breathing in deeply here, checking in with the hips, right? Making sure they're nice and even so they're not twisting, usually to the left when we've got the right knee forwards. On the next exhale, we're going to see about taking the hands behind and we're drawing the chest in line so that it follows a straight line all the way from the back left heel, taking the hands back and just seeing about playing around with the weight distribution, right? So maybe taking the weight forwards, back leg lifts, eventually drawing the chest parallel to the ground and finding our warrior three. Breathing in deeply, drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhaling, bending into the right knee, drawing the left in. Inhaling, extending outwards. Exhaling, drawing everything under. Inhaling, extending backwards. And one last time, exhaling, curling everything under. Inhaling back to warrior three. Finding the balance. And then lowering that back leg down behind. Inhaling, reaching upwards. Exhaling, taking the hands down and in front. So we want to have the foot about a foot length behind the hands here. And then with the next exhale, we're going to lift the right hand, turning the body to the right, drawing the hand behind, coming into a revolved Skandasana. Inhaling, coming back forwards. Exhaling, turning to the right, finding that revolved Skandasana. Inhaling, taking the hand back to the floor, turning to the front. One last time with the exhale, turning back, sinking the hips. And then inhaling, coming back to the front. We're going to see about lifting the left leg off of the floor once more. And then on the exhale, we're going to lower it, maybe just an inch from the floor. Maybe taking the foot over to the right side. Taking hold of the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand. We're going to plant the left hand so it's just in front of the right foot, so just ahead of the right foot, with a space between that's about the space of the hips. And see about pressing the left foot long, finding our baby grasshopper, then releasing the foot, taking it behind, coming back into our warrior three one last time before sinking the foot to the floor, finding our forward fold, maybe tucking the chin, breathing deeply into the belly. On the inhale, taking the arms up overhead, lifting the chest. Exhaling, folding forwards. With the inhale, lifting the chest. Exhaling, taking the feet back to plank. Breathing in deeply here. With the exhale, we're lowering. And then inhaling, lifting the chest into our upward facing dog. With the exhale, coming back up, taking the hips all the way back up into our downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply, maybe taking a little shake of the neck, releasing any tension in the neck and the shoulders. With the exhale, we're going to sink the knees down to the mat, coming back onto our heels, and we're going to take the feet out in front. So breathing in deeply here, lifting the chest. With the exhale, walking the hands down towards the feet. Maybe they come to the ankles, maybe the shins. Maybe they rest backs of the hands on the floor. Or maybe taking hold of the big toes with the peace fingers, drawing the chest towards the floor. Breathing in deeply, and then with the next exhale, tucking the chin. With the next inhale, releasing the toes, walking the hands back in, lifting the chest. We're going to take the feet in towards the body, taking the soles of the feet together. And they don't have to be all the way in, right? They can be a little bit out in front, but allowing the knees to fall to the sides. Breathing in deeply here. And then with the exhale, coming down onto the back, finding our Supta Baddha Konasana, so our reclined butterfly pose. Breathing into the belly. Maybe closing down the eyes. And then in your own time, finding your final resting pose.